Hey guys, Ben from Corner Flag Games, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Portsmouth Road to Glory Career Mode. We have two games in today's episode, the first one being against Colchester away, and the second one being against Stevenage at home. Okay guys, let's kick it off. Just before we do get into today's episode, just a reminder that Gareth Evans, our right midfielder, has sprained his ankle and will be out for 4 weeks. Just an update from last episode. Okay guys, so the first game today is against Colchester away in the EFL League. Here's hoping we can continue our good league form at the moment. Colchester sitting in 18th with Portsmouth sitting top of the table at the moment. Okay guys, sorry for this one again, but apparently the EFL League 2 games don't like to show the pre-match squads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here and do it manually. Sfla will be our goalkeeper today. Back four of Thunwald, Burgess, Grant and Stevens. Centre defensive midfielders in Doyle and Balanta. Right mid we have Baker, Benedetti as a centre attacking midfielder, Bennett at left midfield, and up the front Chaplin by himself. And Portsmouth are going to kick the game off. Our basic stats. Okay, so we'll go counter-attacking and just playing attack. Let's go. Just playing around with it to Doyle. Back to Balanta. Going back central in Benedetti. Benedetti sees Stevens. Stevens just going to hold it and he gets crunched from behind. But Benedetti makes a good interception. Balanta goes to Doyle. Doyle's going to have a crack from the edge of the box, but it's going to be a goal kick. Sees that man running. Stevens, he picked it up on the edge of the area here. Oh, sliding, crunching tackle. Got dropped like a sack of shit. And it's going to be a yellow card for George Alacobi. 19 minutes. And as you can see, Alacobi comes in and crunches Stevens. And we're going to get a free kick out of this. Chaplin's got it. We're going to drop it. We're going to be shifty though. We're going to drop it top of the box to Thunwald. Thunwald's going to have a crack. And it's taking a deflection off Lapsley. Thunwald had the right idea there. Calls Shat for a handball there as well. Portsmouth get the corner. We're going to smash it into the mixer and see what we can do. It's gone in. He takes the header. Walker palms it, but Winter gets on the end of it. And it's going to drop to Bennett outside the box. Bennett's going to go for a run. Pull it back. No, what a horrible pass. Brindley gets it out to Bennett. Bennett sees that man running wide in Stevens. Stevens is going to drag it to the line. He's going to turn. He's got nobody there. He's going to pump it in. It's going all the way back to Thunwald. Thunwald's going to get it in. Give it to Baker. Baker takes one. Edge of the box. Runs into his own man. And that's going to be half-time, guys. So we've had all the possession. And we've had all the good shots. But it's going to stay at a 0-0 draw at half-time. And Colchester are going to kick us off. Baker is going to go down the line. He's going to muscle his man off. It's going to be a free kick for us. Portsmouth with a free kick in a very dangerous area here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and smash this on Balanta's head, being the tallest. It goes into the mixer. There's the header and it's just over the bar. Oh, unlucky there by Doyle, our captain. He did have pressure from behind, but it barely scrapes the top of the bar. Here we are. Launching a counter-attack now. He's gone to Baker. Baker's going to pop that one straight through the middle to Rose. Rose, who's on fresh legs, gets into the box, has a crack himself, but no. I'm going to get the rebound. Chaplin fires off a shot, but Walker tips it round the side. And in those situations, you'd be banking on Baker to put that one in to put us 1-0 up. We need to be clinical in those positions. Portsmouth here with a corner off that. I'm going to put it in 2.5 bars, see if somebody can get their head onto it. No, it's going to come back out to Doyle. Doyle's just going to play with it. He's going to give it to Burgess. Burgess is going to turn. He's going to have a crack. And it's just gone wide. Just missing the post. Unlucky. He did well to turn his man. Had an ambitious crack from outside the box. And it just goes out wide. Fashioning a counter-attack here. It's Smodix. Smodix puts it through to Madden. But Grant comes in with a challenge there. Oh, and they get a shot off and Sfla dives for the challenge, but they manage to put it just wide. That's the first time Colchester have put themselves in a threatening position this game. The boys in the back are just tired. They just can't keep up with Colchester. 80 minutes and we still can't do anything. Oh no, Smodix on the ball here. It was a beautiful through ball, but Sklar comes out, and what a fantastic save by the young shot stopper. Colchester get themselves a corner here, 83 minutes in. Our boys are tired. No idea, Sklar comes out and punches it. Smodix heads it back into Denny Johnson. Jenny Johnson doesn't know what he's doing, puts it out wide. And Colchester lob in a through ball over the back there, but we get the header cleared in Stevens to Rose. Rose throws it to Naismith. Naismith to Chumacero. Chumacero back to Naismith. Naismith, that's through to Chumacero. Chumacero on fresh legs here. He's going to have a crack. He's going to put it in back stick. Is there anybody there to clean it? Oh, Baker puts it wide. Yeah, sure, the angle was tight, but I expected a better shot on that. Chumacero did all the hard work. We're getting into positions finally very late into the game with fresh legs, but we just aren't clinical. Corner here in the 89th minute for Portsmouth. We're going to put it in. It's a deep one. Goes out to Naismith. Naismith puts it out to Baker. Baker's going to get it. Gives it to Naismith inside the area. Can he do anything with it? Yep, he's going to put it onto the on-running Stevens. Stevens got nowhere to go. These guys have got no idea now. Oh, here we are. Dangerous. They're Colchester on the counter-attack after our corner. And we're into stoppage time now. Can we do something? Or are we going to go for another 0-0 draw? Denny Johnson puts it in, but Sklar's going to get his hands on that. See if we can push something out very quickly here. Oh, Baker. And that's going to do it, guys. So we had all the shots in the world, just weren't clinical in front of goals. A very disappointing display by the Portsmouth boys. And I can tell you right now, I am not at all happy with our performance in this game. Granted, the boys did come into this game quite tired after their last match, but that's no excuse. And it's going to finish Colchester 0, Portsmouth 0. And as you guys can see by the match highlights, Portsmouth were absolutely dominant in this game. 12 shots, 8 on target, but no goals. I would have expected at least 2 or 3 goals from this. 66% shot accuracy and 91% passing accuracy. Our passing was good. 59% of the possession, but even still, we've got to be more clinical in front of goals. Unfortunately, guys, no man of the match in the Portsmouth squad today. Chumacero did come on as a substitute and made a very decent 7.6 rating. Very happy with that. But I'm sorry, the standout today for me has to be young Alex Grant in the centre-back position with a 7.6 as well. Okay guys, so here's a little bit of a wrap up. After 7 games, Portsmouth are sitting atop of the table. This is the stuff we like to see. Down the bottom we have Grimsby Town, who still haven't won a game, down there with Hartlepool as well. Doing well. And moving into the EFL League 2 top scorers, doesn't look like anybody in there that I can see from Portsmouth, so we'll move on to the assists. And moving on to the assists, from what I can see there, Chapman with 2 assists sitting in 14th place. It's a decent start, but still got a long way to go. And moving across to clean sheets, Milays Sklar coming in second with 4 clean sheets. 4 clean sheets over Krisak from Yeoviltown. Okay guys, so moving into the second and final game today against Stevenage at home. Here's hoping we get a better result than our 0-0 draw than last time. So, let's kick it off. So here we are guys, kicking off our second and final game of today. It's Portsmouth at home at Fratton Park against Stevenage. As always, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith with the match commentary. The match commentary that you guys don't hear, because I'm doing a better job. Not really. But anyway, we'll move on. As the teams walk out onto the pitch. Here's hoping we get a better result than what we did last time. And as we saw before, Portsmouth are still sitting at top of the table. Doncaster in second and Yeovil in third place. There is Mr. Corner Flag Games watching on intently, hoping that his side can muster up a better result than the last game. So guys, no lineup graphics have come through again. So what we're doing for this game, guys, is we're rocking with the backup brigade, as they're now dubbed as. The only regular starter in the side will be Milays Sklar in goal. A back four of Talbot, Clark, Watmouth and Hunstrap. Centre defensive midfield partnership of Linganzi and Doyle. Chumacero at right mid, Naismith at left mid. Our striker Lowe is playing at a centre attacking midfield position, and Hunt up front as our striker. And Portsmouth are going to kick off and get us underway. Here's hoping the backup brigade can get a result today. Here we are, Stevenage on the attack again. And McQuaid comes inside and... Oh, Sklar dives, but Stevenage have put the shot wide. I'll tell you what, Stevenage have had all the ball, all the possession, and all the shots in this game so far. 25 minutes in and we still have done absolutely nothing. Portsmouth get a free kick in a very dangerous area here. And it's going to be Cal Naismith who's standing over it. He's going to try and put it top right bin. Naismith's going to try and put it over the wall, but he blazes it wide over the bar and it's an absolutely wasted free kick. Patient low. Goes inside to Chumacero. Chumacero sees the on-running man Lanzini. Lanzini has a strike, but Day gets a hand to it and King clears the ball. That's been our best attack of the game in injury time of the first half. And we get a corner here in stoppage time of the first half. Naismith's going to put it in. It's unmatched. Rose has it, but blazes it well off. That's going to do us for the first half. Going into the half, it's going to be Portsmouth 0, Stevenage 0. And at half-time, nothing interesting to talk about, aside from the fact that we've had one decent crack on goal, which we should have scored at. Let's get into the second half. And Stevenage are going to get us underway for the second half. He's hoping the backup brigade can steal a goal, and we actually get something from this game. Puts a nice through ball through to Hunt. Hunt doesn't have the pace on him, but he sees Lowe going in again. Lowe's going to have a crack, and it's gone today. Chumacero picks up the spills, and he's put it in. Finally, the first goal of the game today, and it comes to the backup brigade. 48 minutes in, Portsmouth go 1-0 up as Chumacero runs to the Portsmouth fans to celebrate. Jamal Lowe comes in very well there, has the strike, the keeper gets on it, but there comes Chumacero running in to take the spillage. Very unlucky for the keeper. And there's the man of the moment, Mr. Alejandro Chumacero, for his first goal in the League 2. He's hoping for many more. Stevenage are going to get us underway. It's Portsmouth 1, Stevenage 0. And Stevenage are going to get themselves a free kick here in a very dangerous area. They're going to smash it. He's going to put it into the box. Rose gets ahead to it, but Schumacher drops it on his foot and he takes this crack. But Niles Fla manages to put that around the side of the post. And Stevenage get a corner here. Floats it in. Spinelli gets it on a header at the edge of the box. He's going to put it wide. And we're going to get a free kick here. I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I'm going to go to the close man here. Have a run. Chumacero is going to have a crack from outside the box. Forces Day into the save. And Day gets a hand to it and tips it just round the side. It was very well worked there. Chumacero, all the space in the world, decided to have a crack from outside the box. And it's a very good strike. It was going for goal. Rose puts it out wide to Talbot. Talbot was spaced to run here. Can he get a shot off? He does. He takes a crack, but Day, again, Day is absolutely on fire for Stevenage today. Talbot had all the room in the world. Blazes the shot early. It was on target. Portsmouth are going to get a corner here. He'll smack it into the mixer. Chumacero, anyone unmarked. It's fallen in the box. Wilkinson. Lowe drops it down to Watmouth. Watmouth, does he have room to turn? No, gets nudged off the ball by Wilkinson. Here we are, they're on a counter-attack. Stevenage on the counter-attack here in injury time. This would be devastating if they managed to get a goal here. They flipped it in, nobody's there. Hyde's going to get a head onto it, but he's going to put it wide. Fly's going to smack that down to the middle of the field. It's going to drop to King. King's got it. Chumacero sees Lowe running on, but he's bumped off by his man. What can Lowe do? Can he put the pressure on? He wins the ball back, but no. The whistle has gone. And that is the end of the second game. Unlucky. I thought we were in with a real chance there, but not much there for us to complain about. The backup brigade there manages to scrape us a win, and by scrape I mean scrape. There's our goal scorer in Alejandro Chumacero. 3 shots, 1 goal. And at the end of the second game, a very scrappy game, it's going to finish Portsmouth 1, Stevenage 0. And when you look at the stats at the end of the day, it turned out to be, in their opinion, a quite balanced game. 7 shots apiece, 6 on target for us, so only 1 off target, and 2 shots on target for Stevenage. 58% possession, yes, we had a lot of the possession, but really couldn't do too much with it. Stevenage with an outstanding 96% passing accuracy. That is absurd. Didn't feel like a balanced game. It was very won and lost in the midfield. We spent a lot of time on the defence, if I must be brutally honest, but that's how it ended. And when you look at the player ratings for the end of the second match, it's hard to go past Alejandro Chumacero. with an 8.2. Didn't make any substitutes in this game, unfortunately. We let the backup brigade run their legs out, but Chimicero with the only goal of the game. So guys, that wraps up today's episode, and in our next episode we will have games against Rotherham in the third round of the EFL Cup, and one against Grimsby Town away in the league. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, leave your comments and feedback below, and smack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the little notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And I'll be back with the next episode of the Portsmouth Road to Glory career mode soon. Bye.